Hello and welcome to T-Boo's Investigative Card Making. I'm Teresa Bullman and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I am so excited to bring to you another kit. Now I know it's October and we have 2 months till December, but it is always good to have everything lined up before going. And sometimes I forget to send cards. Well, this one's not a card kit, but let me show you. I've already taken everything out of the box. Today's kit is called Christmas Gift Giving. Okay, these look like tags, right? There's a surprise. Oh my goodness, I love this kit. It is so cute. And I bet you can see the surprise. And it's going to take 2 shakes of a lamb's tail to put these together. Now, you've seen I didn't show you the back. This is everything that comes in the kit. And then your colors, I have to bring this up a little bit to me, is basic black, mint macaron, real red, shaded spruce, and black foil. You do get a stamp set with this. You get an ink spot, shaded spruce. You get twine, the real red, and the shaded spruce. Also a block, and then everything to make these beautiful tags. I will set that aside. Actually, I'm going to set it up over here so I can see it. Okay, I'm bringing in everything. Now, I've already taken everything apart. Okay, so, except this. Let me please try to open this. Yay, I did it. Okay, so here is the block. It's a good size block. It's a size D. And it also has all this. Okay, what I was trying to get at was this twine. Okay. I'm not going to need any of these right now because I have plenty already out. I'll set that aside. Okay, so the stamp set, let me show you what's on that. Oh dear. Oh, and just in case you want the item number, which will be in the description box, that infamous description box below, is 160342. And it's called Christmas Gifting Kit. Sorry. Okay, now, these are the 3 that I've picked out already. And then it came with everything, and I stick it all in a little snack bag. These are what I got from, I think I got them I either got them at $1.25 store, or I got them at Walmart. I almost said Dollar General. That's not it. Okay, so these 3 little doodads came off of our tags. Coolsville. Okay, so tag number 1, look at this. We have all the pieces lined up. Let me move these 2 tags out of the way so we don't mess things up. Oh, I was going to show you this. Nope, that's too dark. Yikes. That's okay. Let me get up here and show you. Okay, we have, how about if I turn it in a way I could see it? Yes. Okay, so we have with love, enjoy, from and to. And this one says love from our home to yours. A little something for a friend. Enjoy, I already said that one. Just for you. And this one says for someone special. Okay, that one says for someone special. So that's, oh, and of course, Merry Christmas. Yes? Okay. Now, let's put these back. And I'm going to show you where they came from. I think this is so cool because this is, to me, this is extra. extra stuff that you can make a card from, more tags, something. So every one of them has an image punched out of it. This one happened to be the moose, I guess. I have no idea. Then there's a Christmas tree and then the star. Oh, I love it. Anyway, okay, so these are tags, right? Well, all we have to do, this is so simple. Simple dimple. Now, I love the, okay, let me show you the picture again. I love how this has this like this, right? This is beautiful, the way that it is. I like that. But then I saw these, and I like these. You can put your sentiment on this and leave this off. Yes? Okay, so this is how it's supposed to look, okay? Here is the something extra. It is your gift card, and I did not bring one over here. So sorry. Anyway, that's the gift card holder. So you put the gift card holder, and I have to tell you a funny. When I was gathering all the supplies and everything and separating everything, I'm like, how in the world did they do that or that or that? How did they do that? And I'll tell you what, it took. Now, most of you will probably are a lot brighter than I am, and all your cylinders or your little gray cells, as Hercule Poirot says, are working. Mine, however, last night was not working right. So, anyway, I still couldn't figure it out, right? I even looked at the instructions, and I still couldn't figure it out. I'm like, oh no, I'm missing a piece. I'm not. You figured it out, right? These two go together like so. And you're going to tie your little ribbon in this. And there's that piece. Yeah, okay. Are you done laughing? Stop laughing. It's not funny anymore. Actually, yes it is. Okay, so, yay, there that is, right? I know, you're still laughing. Are you rolling on the floor laughing thingy going on? Yeah, okay. You can stop laughing now. It's all over. Okay, so let's set these two aside and let's go ahead and stamp. Oh, by the way, well, actually, we're going to put this on right here. And they use the glue dots. However, I am going to use my multi-purpose glue, which, by the way, guess what? I was cleaning yesterday and straightening up my office, and I found one. This is how the multi-purpose glue comes, and it doesn't come dirty like this. It comes nice and pretty and clean. So, let me, yes, I'm not propping that up. Okay. Oh. See, I haven't used this one for a long time because I didn't know where it was. Ugh. Let's try to get some glue out. I may have to revert to the, yep. I'm going to have to work on this one a little bit. It's full of glue. It's heavy, so I know it's full of glue. So I'm going to pull out this one. What I like about this is one, see where it's green, right? Oh, and I don't know if many of you know, okay, everybody knows about this tip, right? But guess what? And I learned this well, I knew about it, but I saw somebody in one of my classes do it. You can use this edge too, this portion too, because it's the fat thing. And the glue comes out a little bit faster on this edge. But you can, but you can cover more with it. My hand's not working. Okay, there we go. So now that did I get any glue anywhere? No, thank goodness. Well, since we have these little edges to go with, it's a good thing to use this. And yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this. By the way, today I'm standing. So if I'm like way close to the thing, it's because I'm way close to it. Or I'm further away from it. Oops. And I'm going to put a couple here and a couple, oopsie, here. We don't want it squishing out, okay? I am standing today. Imagine that. That stuff. Just center it as best you can. I'm a huge glue fan. Oh, I don't know how people do this standing up. I'm not really good at it. Okay, so we need to stamp these two things before we put them on the projects. Okay, so I got my block and I don't have my stamp. So the first one, this green one, let me show you again, has just for you. I like that, just for you. Okay, so I can see the purpose of doing it like that, but you could also do it, you know, on that little green thing, maybe put enjoy on there, or to and from. No, you'd have to use black, but it's all good. Now I'm going to lie this down here because I want it kind of sort of straight. It would be a good idea to be straight. Okay. I'm going to clean it off right quick. I know it hasn't been used, but taking all that, I guess, excess I've heard from other people off, that will help with the stamping. And then instead of using the shaded spruce spot, whoops, upside down, that you get in the, wow, in the kit, I'm going to use the actual one. As soon as I find it, there it is. I know, right? Being prepared. Okay. Now, normally with, well, all the time, with photopolymer, you want to have a bit of a cushion. Now, my, this green thing has cushion, and then I also put that, it's not tack paper. It's, I don't know that, I don't know what to call it. I thought I had some out so you could see it, but I don't know where it is. Nope, it's not out. I'm sorry. Okay, so anyway, it's kind of rubbery like. So, I have never stamped standing up before, so this will be an experience. Okay, still doing the hold the breath. Now that looked like I rocked, but I didn't. Interesting. It turned out, I mean, it's good. I just didn't expect it to have this over here, but that's okay. I'm going to put something there. Don't know what, but I'm gonna. Okay, and now this one, after we clean this block off that's out of your view, you don't have to see me clean it, do you? Okay, and on the inside of that one, it says to and from, okay? Now, when you adhere this, and I like the idea of using the glue dots, okay, because you're just going to put it on the bottom here. But you can glue it as well with the glue. So let's get the to and from. And I'm actually going to use one of my small blocks. Hopefully I can find it. Whoops, sorry about that noise. I dropped a block on my glass table. Yes, I have a glass table. Can you believe that? But it was given to me, so I'm sorry, you know. Free is always good. And this table looks very expensive. I personally would not have bought it for myself. And I'm out of your view because I'm cleaning. And yeah, I'm cleaning. Yay. Okay, get that thing out of my way. Move this, and stamp this. I went to straighten the circle as if the circle's like this, right? Oh, goodness. Okay. I'm going to put it off to the side a little bit because, you know, the names are forever long. So I did that. Clean the block. I mean, clean the block. Well, yeah, clean the block too. And then, of course, pretty much done with everything except for the twine, which wow, they used the red on it. And I didn't untwine, I didn't untwine it that much, and I'm trying to see where it says how much you need. According to this, it says you need 12 inches. So you could take your ruler and you can measure out your 12 inches. I'm not actually going to do that part. I just wanted to show you. Okay. Oops. Oh, this gets propped up on dimensionals, which I have plenty of dimensionals, so I'm not popping into that that section. I'm going to put a couple of them. These are all from my paper pumpkins or my kits. I think this is a paper pumpkin one. But, you know, I've collected them for a bit. And I've had paper pumpkin for 7 years. And that's one paper pumpkin a month. So whether it had dimensionals or something, you know, you can collect these. And then you with paper pumpkin, you can actually get, you get one block when you first get into paper pumpkin, which is really cool. Breathing again, folks. Okay, there we go. There's that. And then this goes on the bottom of this, like, whoops, wrong side, of this, like that. So, here's my glue. I'm just going to put some on the bottom right here. It doesn't have to be a lot. Just wants to hold on there. Glue is really strong. And you really kind of sort of want it straight, don't you? I know I do. Okay, there we go. Now this will go on the back of this. Okay, I'm grabbing my ribbon scissors. And we're going to cut the ribbon. Only, I think 12 inches is a bit. We'll see. I don't know how many inches that is. And then I'm not going to thread it through like from end to end. I'm going to take this, double it up, and, sorry, take this and double it up. I'm going to sit down after this because this is a lot harder to do when you're standing. I'm going to thread it through like so. Yes. Oh, and see, I'm too close to the camera too. Oh, well, I have mine. I didn't reposition it because I had no intentions on standing this whole time. So And then you could hang this on the tree. It could be a humongous ornament. Let me grab my chair because I just, no, I'm too close to the camera when I do that. So I am sitting down. There we go. I feel so much better. Yes. Okay. So there we go with that. Oh, we need to take that again. So this, you could tie this on the tree. You could tie this to a gift. That would be really pretty. And you even have enough to make a bowl. So however you tie it on there, and then you make your little bow. Which, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to make my little, well, I'm going to attempt to make my little bow. And I love making bows. Just my hand's not cooperating today. Okay. See there? That's kind of cute, right? Oopsie. And there we have our first tag. Nice, right? Okay, tag 1 completed. I will take this out of the view just temporarily, and I'll bring them back when we're all done. And the next one we're going to do is this one with the Christmas tree. So we had the moose, or whatever that is. Now we have the Christmas tree, and that's what came out of this one. I love this idea. This, I'm going to make a card or something from it. So, and then we have the star. I'm going to move that too. And, okay, so here's all the pieces. Let's go ahead and stamp the to and the from on there. Oh, this way. That would work. Now, I forgot to put that 8.5 by 11 sheet of all my information up on here, but at the end of the video, I will do that after I show you all these gorgeous cards, okay? I'm going to go ahead and attach this to this since we've got it already. Yikes. Oops. To and from. Down at the bottom. Well, the other thing I like about this thing is that I can see if my glue is empty or not. In the other one, I cannot. So that was another one of the reasons I switched over. Okay, that's nice and straight. And that's going to be behind here. I love it. That is so pretty. Okay, and this one's going to say a little something for a friend. So we'll take off. You know what? I'm going to take this off completely. Because we're going to have to lift it a lot. Take off this one. And I know I'm spending a lot of time on that. I'm sorry. We're going to take this one and we're going to place it on the block. We meaning me, the mouse, and the crickets. No, the frog. Crickets. Clean it. Should have done that to all of them at the same time. Okay. Oops. I don't want to take that off. And ink it up. I do like tapioca a lot, so now remember this has a fine line, so I don't want to press too hard. I'm just actually just laying my hand right here, and it looks like I'm pressing hard, but I'm really not. A little crooked, but hey, some people, you know, yeah, never mind. Okay, cleaning up this one, and we're going to need the Merry Christmas. So, I'm going to go ahead and take the Merry Christmas off because we're going to need that in the next one. And I'm I'm just laying this on here. I'm not trying to be perfect or nothing on there. But I do want to get the Merry Christmas on here. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and put all these together. I don't want to bend these. So pretty. Now you can tell which side is which because of the white and the green. I like that idea. Sometimes I wish it was like that when we did, you know, cutouts ourselves, but that's going to be near to impossible, right? Right. Because we want two sides for everything. And actually, you could use this side if you wanted to. We can't now, but we could have. Uh-oh. Well, I'm going to make it up to the bottom of the tree because I did put a lot of glue on there. Okay, that works out just fine. And then we're going to put dimensionals on here, and I think we're going to put all three. Ooh, glory. Hard to get off the little paper thing. The reason I didn't do it on that other one is because I want to put something on there, and I haven't decided what that's going to be yet. Sometimes if the little backing doesn't come out, you just go like that and you press your nail. And I don't have much of nails right now. I'm growing them back though. Oops. Pardon me for being a little out of view if I am. I'm trying to do this properly. Okay. And now, let's put this back. I'm going to close this up because it's a accident waiting to happen, right? And this time we're going to use the green. I want enough to make that bow again in case I want to make a bow. Maybe I don't. But we'll never know, will we? I always try to keep my little chamois in a container so that they don't dry out. A lot of times if I'm working quickly, that's not a problem. But when I'm not working so fast, it is a problem. So, okay, bringing these two together. And you know what? I think it's okay if it's a little frayed at the end. But that's me. Right? Hang on. Oh, I didn't take the hole out of that. Okie dokie. This time I'm not going to tie the bow so you can see a different way, right? There's number 2, done. Look at how quick that is. And I'm on video and I'm still doing it a little bit faster, right? I mean, stamping is the longest thing. And then you got the to and from, and you can put that little gift card in there. Okay, that's set aside. And our last one, look at this, is a star. Starry, starry sky. Now, they have it so that it's like this. And it goes over that just a tad. So I want to put this line right here at the tips, right? I still think it would be really cute. If I had an idea or if I had thought of it, I would have done an extra one to show you the, you know, stamping on this is an okay idea. Matter of fact, how about if we go ahead and do that anyway, okay? And we're not, I mean, it's going to get covered up anyway. Where's the, oh, here it is. Here's the other two pieces. Well, okay. Using my Take Your Pick tool would have been a really good idea to get those little holes out. So again with the to and the from, yes? Where did it go? Oh, smack dab in front of me. And this one will say Merry Christmas. However, let's do this first. And it's the last one we have. And you know what? I'm going to turn it because, see, there's a smudge there. Nope, that's not going to work. It doesn't matter. You could, like with a white eraser, you could erase that. I don't know what it is. See, and it came right off. I wouldn't use a black one or a red one because I've noticed those leave residue. Oh, now we're definitely going to have to put something there. We will ponder, ponder. Oh, dear. Oh, I got my rhinestones. Go figure. I wonder. I'm going to try two things first. I have somewhere on my desk, here we go, one of these things. I'm going to try not to touch it with my fingers. See if that'll work. But it lightens it up a little bit. Now let's go to the eraser. It's kind of hard to erase when you can't hold it. I like using the eraser idea better because it's not gonna, the sand eraser takes away from the paper, you know, for lack of better wording, shreds the paper. And how about if we just use a gigantic rhinestone and put it right there? And nobody will be the wiser. Okay, that's good. Now you got a little extra bling. Okay, so Merry Christmas on this one. We'll go ahead and do that. And I wanted to do something on there. So still using the Shaded Spruce, because it's light, we could do something. Let's see, what could we do? Oh, you could put the With Love would fit. But if you're baking something, Enjoy would be really good. Oh, let's do that. Oops, Enjoy. So this one we'll pretend is going on a, it's going on a baked good. No. Turn the block, not the stamp. Okay. I have to move things because there's no room. I have a big desk, but it becomes small when I put a lot of things on it. So let's do the Enjoy. Oh, how cute. We'll ponder this one. That is so cute. Oh, let's put this on. I don't get anything green else on there. Whoops. Ugh. Okay. This is the bottom. Sorry, I had to look to see what the bottom was because it kept moving. Oh my goodness. So while I'm doing this, thank you so much for joining me. I already said that, didn't I? But thank you for subscribing, and thank you for tapping on that. If you tap on that bell, it will tell you the next time I come on with a video. And what else? Oh, and leave a comment in the description box below, that infamous description box. Also, there I will have the item number again in that same famous box, and that will be awesome. And then you guys can get your tags early. And oops, daisy, we're having a bit of an issue here. Okay, now let's try that again. Okay, oops. I pulled too fast. I almost took it off. My goodness. That is just totally cute. That is really cute. But then, let's say you don't want to do that and you want to do this. Let me get the stamp as soon as I figured out what I did with it. Here we go. And we'll stamp Merry Christmas, not upside down, would be a good idea. Okay, so you know what? I just thought of something. We could put, we, meaning me, the mouse in my pocket, and you guys too, can do a, what do you call it? We can put the rhinestones on. It's just an added little thing. There aren't any in this one, so why not, right? I'm just going to put these itty bitty ones on. I'm going to put one here. And one here. Oh, that is so pretty. And then one on the other side. There we go. We're in the middle. And then you would add this to this. And there you go. Oopsie. Let's make it straight. That would be cute, wouldn't it? We'll go ahead and add this one because I'm not going to bake anything. No. Not today. Okay, so I'm pulling out some different dimensionals here. I cut off the, when I'm down this low on the dimensionals, then I go ahead and cut these off. That way I have whatever's left, right? And then I use these. Don't get me wrong, I use these. I don't throw them away. I just cut them down, and that way I have this row left, or these 2 rows left, and I'll be able to cut some more. But I generally cut this off first. Okay, and you see I have those black marks, so now we know I've taken all the backings off. I'm going to put this back up here. It's very easy to make this straight because it goes to the edge and the edges are straight, right? Right. Okay, time to bring in the other 2. Let me clean up a little bit so that we can do that. Y'all are just wonderful. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. It is so much more fun to craft with people. And even though you're on the other side of that camera, it's okay because I pretend that I'm crafting with you. And I'm having a wonderful time doing it. I enjoy it greatly. Let me, oh, we're going to use this backing. The second one. You know what? We're going to put some, whoopsie. And then, of course, we had these left over, which I will think of something to do with them. Of course. I am going to go ahead and put rhinestones on the other ones because look at how snazzy that is. I love the snazzy. Snazzy. Okay. Yes. Let's go this way this time. Oopsie. And one more over here. Let's put it there. Is good. It doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, we're not shooting for perfection. I used to shoot for perfection. I'm done. I am so done trying to be perfect. Guess what? It's a never-ending battle. I'm not perfect, and I won't be perfect for a very, very long time. But it's fun to shoot for it sometimes, right? Okay, let's put this stuff away and check out what we have here. Now, I did show you the bow, the one with the bow. See, there you go. And then these two are without the bow. Now, I did not show you in this, it shows you tying the bow on way up here, but I kind of feel like no, because how are you going to get it on there? Unless you get it on there and then you tie the bow like that. That would be cool too. But you can make these ornaments, hang them on your tree for those of you that put trees up, and then that way it's a gift. Look, it's a gift card. I'm going to turn it over so you can see the gift card. Isn't that awesome? I love this. What a cute idea. What a really cute idea this is. I love it. Turning it back over so you can get a shot of this. I'm going to line them up as straight as I can be. There's your screenshot if you'd like. That's so neat. Now I'm going to bring in, no I'm not, because I don't see it anywhere nearby. I'll put my website in the description box below. But if you go to the, I think it was Friday that I brought out that 8.5 by 5.5 piece of paper that has my information, my picture. My husband had to put my picture in there. So, oh, why am I picking these up? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. There. Leave them be, Tara. Teresa. Sorry. Oh my. This was really fun. And it was easy to do. You can get a bunch of these done lickety-split. Very, very easy. And, you know, just, I forgot, you don't see my face. So you got to see my hands. So you can, yeah, like this would be really fun to do. And it's really quick, like I said. And you get 3, 6, 9 late tags. So 2 kits or 3 kits, you know, however many you need. This is really cool. Plus, remember, you do have these extras right here that you can make more tags with. You just cut them, measure out your tags. These tags are really big. So these are going to hold moolah or a gift card or something. But, you know, you can make other cards or tags with this just to put on other gifts. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you had a great time. I hope I was able to show you some different things, and I just really hope you had a great time. Thank you so much. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.